Hey everyone, Kwame here. Welcome back to another video. Thank you, seriously thank you for taking time out of your day to watch these videos. I truly appreciate it. I hope you guys are having a good hump day. I hope your day is going well. I hope your week is going well, and hopefully your year is getting better. In today's video, we're going to look at gifts that are between $100 and $500. Now, there are a ton of things you can cover in that, but these are items that I use and hopefully people can get some true value out of. The first item that I'm going to talk about is something near and dear to my heart, which is the iPad. Now, this is the entry-level iPad, and this is really good for people who are just getting into photography or any kind of creative work. There's so many things that they can do with this, and there's such a low barrier to entry that the iPad is not it's not intimidating. So if they don't have a device to edit their pictures on, or they're just using their phone or something like that, getting an iPad is a great way to step up and really learn about photo editing, video editing. There are tons of apps that are on the iPad in the iOS system that will work on the iPad. So it's not just the iPad Pro you need, but the iPad itself is really good. You will need an adapter like this that you can connect to your SD card from your camera to the iPad. Now this one is a lightning cable. They also have a USB Type-C for the other iPads, but you definitely get that. The other item that you're gonna want to get is an Apple Pencil for them. So the Apple Pencil has been the best accessory that I've ever gotten for my iPad. There's a level of precision that you get using the Apple Pencil that you don't get when you're just using your finger. Now, you don't need the Apple Pencil to use the iPad at all, but it really does help, and it is under $100 in this case. And also, when you're getting an iPad, make sure you get at least 128 gigabytes of storage, just because anything less than that, you're just going to run out of space really fast, especially with some of the pictures from our cameras. Next up, for people who don't like Apple or who aren't in their ecosystem, I highly recommend the Samsung Galaxy Tab S6 Lite. Now, that is a mouthful, but what you're getting bang for buck is really, really good. An amazing 10.4-inch display. You're getting the pencil, or the pen as they call it, included in this bundle. You get 64 gigabytes of storage, but you can also expand that with a memory card. We'll talk about that in a second. You're getting Android apps on here, right? So you're gonna have Lightroom, you're gonna have VSCO, you'll get Snapseed. Those are the three apps that I use even on my iPad, and they're amazing. Now, for video editing, there aren't that many good apps. I hate to say that. That's the one lacking spot with Android. I've used Power Director, and I think there's one called Kinney Movie or something like that. They work okay. Nothing is as good as LumaFusion, unfortunately. I hope in 2021 Google somehow fixes that, like, I don't know, acquiring LumaFusion. As I mentioned before, you can expand the storage of the Samsung tablet with a micro SD card, so you can put up to a terabyte of storage in there. So for way less than the iPad Pro, right, or even the iPad Air, you're getting a Samsung tablet with a terabyte of storage that you will be able to use for a long time. Oh, and I forgot to mention, it has a USB Type-C port, so you can transfer data over there really fast. You can plug in other external devices to use, so it's a really good choice. A tripod is something that you can invest in right now, and it can last you up to 20-30 years, right? It's something you don't have to buy over and over again if you get the right one. Now, I have used a Surrey AM2 before. Well, I played with it at B&H. I played with it for a very long time, and this is a tripod that I really, really, really like, and I will be picking this up for myself very shortly. It's a very light tripod, carbon fiber, and it's not too big. It's on the smaller side, which is great for someone like me who doesn't particularly like carrying my tripod around, but when I do have it, I'm very grateful for it. Suru, I can never say their name, is a very good company. They make really great products. I highly recommend this tripod. So next up is storage, and this is something that I take very seriously, and I think it's one of the things that a lot of new photographers and videographers don't understand, is that you really want to back up your pictures and video, and getting them off site is amazing, but having a really big, what I call cold storage, is also very important. The 12 terabyte Western Digital hard drive is something I've recommended to a lot of clients of mine when they're looking at backing up for themselves. What's great about this, 12 terabytes, you are not going to fill this up anytime soon. Not even myself. I'm like, my entire catalog right now of Lightroom is on a 5 terabyte hard drive, but 12 terabytes is something you can use. Now, hard drives do die over time, so you will be replacing these periodically, but 12 terabytes is great, especially with like the new iPhone that shoots 4K Adobe Atmos video. That's a lot of storage, and you only have so much space on your phones, so backing them up is a must. Next up is portable storage, and I'm going to recommend the Samsung T5. It's a 2 terabyte SSD, but you can get crazy fast speeds with this. You can even edit video off of these little devices, but they're great for traveling, back when we used to do that, because there's no spinning hard drive. So if they get banged around or anything like that, you'll be perfectly fine. These things are built like a tank. What I love about this hard drive is that it's so small, so you can throw it in your pocket, you can put it in a backpack, and you're not going to feel the weight of this at all. But it's, again, super fast storage on the go. Speaking of being on the go, I have 2 backpack suggestions for you today. One is for people who have a ton of photography stuff. This is the Lowepro Pro Tactic 540 AW2. It's a mouthful, but this is for people who have a ton of gear. You can see in this picture, you have 2 full frame Canon cameras, multiple lenses, a drone, and multiple hard drives, all in this backpack. This is for people who have a lot of gear. Now, I don't have enough gear to fill up a backpack like this, but I have several friends who have this backpack, and they absolutely love them. They're tough as nails. I have another Lowepro backpack myself that's much smaller than this, but for people who have a ton of stuff, if you have a ton of stuff and you like bringing all your gear with you, this backpack is for you. For those of us who don't need as much space but really like a stylish backpack, I am suggesting the Peak Design Everyday Carry Backpack. This is one that I actually use myself. You can see it here. I use this backpack all the time. What's great about that backpack is that you can really customize the backpack. You can make it however you want, but when you don't need it to be a camera bag, it works as just a regular backpack, which is really nice and is really stylish. I will leave a link down below to MKBHD. He just did a review, or he just showed like what's in his bag, and he has the same backpack. For people who have a lot of gear, this is not a backpack for you, but if you're someone like me who, when I would go out, would always carry a camera with me, this is a great option. You have a space for a laptop, a tablet, you have a top compartment where you can just throw like a jacket or something in there. It's really nice. I may not have spent, I don't know, an hour or so setting up my backpack when I first got it. I mean, there's so many nooks and crannies, so many different levers and levers. It's really a lot, but it's an awesome backpack. It does cost a lot, but I think this is gonna last me for the next 10 years easily. So there you have it. Those are my gift ideas for photographers and videographers in between $100 and $500. I really tried to make these practical items, things that people could use and not just kind of fluff items. Let me know down in the comments below, what do you guys think of this list? Are there things that you have that are on here, or are there things that you want that are on here? I would love to know that. Thank you guys as always for watching these videos. I really do appreciate it. I will have links down below to everything that we talked about. They are affiliate links, and it does help a channel like me who doesn't want to take sponsors or doesn't want to do any kind of like ads in their videos or anything like that. Using those affiliate links doesn't cost you anything extra, but it does help me and my small little channel. Also, if you're watching this and you're not subscribed, I would really appreciate if you would subscribe and hit the like button. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I know we're December 2nd, but I think we could do it. I just need your help, so I would appreciate that. Thank you again for watching this video. I really do hope that you're having a good day, and I will see you in the next video. Talk to you later. Bye bye.